I've been thinking that there was supposed to be story.
Just so you know, just so you don't think it's not there.
Okay, friends, now the tunnel where we were walking right now, this tunnel is called the Hasmoneans Water Tunnel. The Hasmoneans, Maccabees, Hashmonaim used that tunnel in order to supply water to the Temple Mount 2,000 years ago, before the time of King Herod. King Herod came later on. He built the street where we have been before. And he was afraid that all the water would come to the street would be flooded. So he built the water as a dam in order to stop up the flow of the water. If you had come here 2 years ago, you would have seen the dam, the wall which was built in the middle of the tunnel in order to stop up the flow of the water. We broke the dam in order to walk within the tunnel. 2 years ago, people were walking within the tunnel above on a bridge. There was a bridge. So right now we're walking down below in the tunnel, and instead of the tunnel, he built a reservoir. What you can see here is a small portion from the original size of the reservoir. This reservoir continues 60 meters, 180 feet straight. This wall is a new wall. It was built only 150 years ago. And if you break through this wall, you see it's the continuation of the pool. Okay, so it was much longer, much wider. Okay, this wall was built many years later. And actually, after the destruction of the Second Temple, the Romans built above us few houses on top. They built a pagan city, the Roman city, and anyone who wanted to, anyone who was walking on the street above us and wanted to drink water, how could he go down to the pool by what? By a staircase. Do you see here any ancient staircase in this room? Yes. If you look inside right here, you will see the remnants of that ancient staircase from the Roman period. And if you go back, or if you go up, in the right side, through the arch, inside, through the arch, you will see the continuation of the steps leading up to the street above us. So this is the Roman period. Just one thing about this wall, who did build this wall? So in the year 1867, 64, 67, an archaeologist by the name Charles Cohen was here. He actually was the first archaeologist to reveal the tunnel where we were walking here, as much as I know, this reservoir, and actually everything was full of sewage. He was floating on the door, which was floating with sewage, and he documented the tunnel, and he kept on floating over there, and it was during the evening, and at that moment, few sisters in the convent of Zion Sister went down to the basement, and as they were walking down, suddenly they saw a figure coming out from the sewage to their basement. And they were sure that Satan came to take them, to kidnap them. Yes, really, they were sure. They were so shocked, so afraid, so frightened by what no one could imagine. I mean, a figure coming out from the sewage. So they were going up to the head of the convent, and the head of the convent decided to build this wall in order to prevent this situation in the future. This is the story of this wall. And actually, Jerusalem again underwent many changes, Roman, Byzantine periods, and Roman, Byzantine, Muslims. But there was one thing that has never been changed in Jerusalem, and this is the fact that Jerusalem has been an attractive city that has attracted many people from all over the world. Starting from the first demon who was created on Mount Moriah according to Jewish tradition till nowadays, and I really hope that throughout the school we succeeded to still as a link in Islam church generations that has never ceased in Jerusalem and will never cease. And I really hope you enjoyed it too. And thank you for your coming to the Western World Conference. Right now, we are going to go up to the Muslim culture. Security guards will accompany us back to the plaza where we started today. Anyone who wants to go alone, to travel, to make shopping, you can do whatever you want. Anyone who wants to come with me is allowed to do whatever